We actually know each other, in case you're wondering. It's 6 years stranger.
Hey neighbor! Hey neighbor!
What's happening?
Why are you running? Hey! It's raining.
Snippets.
I'm here with.
Kids, you lapi.
I'm here with.
Mate.
Marcel, who are you most excited to see today?
I'm excited to see Tyler.
Tyler.
I love her. She's just such a sensation, and I love her dance moves as well. So, yay!
What up? She's my friend. I told you guys. What? Daliwanga's performing. We're having a rough patch. People don't really want to be on my video, but it's really cool because I'm getting mad recognition. A lot of people are recognizing me and saying they see my shit. Appreciate everyone that hollered at me, showing love. Yeah, man. I'm here with.
This is Joseph.
Yo, that bass, dog. Kind of hot, dog.
I'm bad, man.
Oh, you trying to get me in the bedroom, man? Stop it. I'm not your talking about. Anyway, the question for today is, if you had to cheat on your partner and you knew you should never find out, would you tell her, and why?
If I knew they would never ever find out and no one that they care about knows, I wouldn't tell them.
I would definitely tell them.
No.
Firstly, I would never cheat my partner, but hey.
First of all, if I would ever cheat on my partner.
Hypothetical. We know you're a good man. Don't put that disclaimer. Let's go.
Okay, no. I'm answering the question. Never cheat on my partner, but would I tell her if it's a hypothetical situation and I'd never cheat on my partner? I'd never cheat on my partner. Anyway. I'd tell her.
I would have to tell her, man.
Yo, that's a tough one. I would tell them.
Okay, just for context, people, they're a couple. You guys are married? Yeah, they're married. So the question for today is, if you cheated on your wife and you knew she'd never find out, would you tell her? If not, why? If yes, why?
If I cheated,
Yeah, and you knew she'd never find out. Never.
I would never cheat on you.
Yeah.
just for answer.
We know that.
Yeah. What I'm saying, if I cheated, why would I tell her? I mean, as a dude, telling her is literally putting yourself in trouble.
Okay.
I mean, see, she's agreeing with me.
Okay.
So it's putting yourself in trouble. 1, 2. Why she doesn't know? It doesn't hurt you.
Okay.
No. So I wouldn't tell her. Nah, I wouldn't do that to me. Not for her, for me.
You know, being honest and open is very good in a relationship.
Mhm.
You know, and honesty is a good foundation for, you know, a good relationship. So I'd definitely tell her if I would do something I'd never do like that.
Okay.
I think it just depends on what's the nature of your relationship, honestly. Yeah. So if you feel like obviously you're trying to build something, then I think speak about it. But also at the same time, it depends on your partner. If your partner's gonna leave, then that's a tricky one.
Let's say it's like a long-term partner. This will probably be your future wife. Would you ever tell her?
Yeah, definitely.
Why are you telling her?
Because I did it, and if it's gonna happen some other time in future, obviously, because you know things happen.
Yeah.
Not to say I'm gonna cheat,
Yeah.
but you know these things happen from time to time. So I'd say just to communicate, bro.
Because it would be eating me up every single day, bro. I'll tell her.
So you can admit that you're telling her for self-interest and not for her. Because she'd never find out. She will never find out because you're literally saying it's eating me up. So you're not, because obviously once you tell your partner that you cheated on her, it's gonna fuck her up. She's gonna be insecure. She's gonna fuck up the relationship. She's gonna have a negative self-image, etc. There's so much factors that's gonna lay upon it. So you're basically saying it like, fuck, I did something fucked up, and I want you to pay the consequences for it.
I respect her so much that keeping it to myself would be so bad, bro. And like we represent each other. So if I'm out
But
here,
remember, she will never find out.
nah, I can't do that, man.
But she will never find out.
I'd rather let her know and make her leave her with the decision.
But for who? Oh, leave her with the decision.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Conscious wise, man, when you cheat, you cheat.
don't say that. You want to hurt her? And you?
Definitely won't tell him.
Definitely won't tell him.
Won't tell him.
Won't you have like a guilty conscience to a certain extent?
Yeah, I'll be guilty, but I wouldn't tell him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell.
And then people are gonna say,
Yeah.
like I feel like it's disrespectful to let her know if you're not gonna do it again. But if you're gonna continue continuously,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah, I feel like that's when you should let her know before she finds
Yeah.
out. You get me?
Guilt would keep me alive. I'd have to tell him, and it's just right. Like, it's just honest, it's transparency, right? And I think I tell him because he'd want to know, and he would tell me as well.
Do you at least? I'm trying to phrase this question is I'm trying to find like the reason why you tell the person. That's why the disclaimer is the person will never find out. So is you telling them also a self-interested, selfish? Because you don't look at me like that. you can't continue living with the guilt, or you're just telling it because it's the morally right thing to do. Because I feel like for me, at least the way I perceive it, I feel like if they will never find out, and it's your guilty conscience, it's yourself. It's selfish in a way.
Then I'll say it's selfish because it would eat me up for real.
Okay.
Yeah. Love him though.
Okay, shout out. Shout out my boy. You can admit it's mostly self-interest because you know it's going to be eating you up.
The first thing that came to mind for sure, yeah.
The bulk of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're the only one, like, sleepless
Yeah,
night thinking,
man.
hey, this
Because
girl's
also
cuddling
think about it,
me
bro.
and I was giving back shots.
I won't,
And they were nice.
I won't be able to like even look at it the same
Yeah.
type shit.
You felt something different.
No, because it's like, yo, I really cheer on this honey and she's giving me her all.
You're telling her because you have a guilty conscience and you want to make yourself feel better, or for her because she'll never find out. She'll be good regardless. So why are you telling her?
Well, in essence, everything we do in itself is selfish.
Yeah.
So, I'm definitely doing it for me to have
Yeah.
peace of mind.
Okay.
I never want to be in a relationship where I'm looking at someone and I know, like, ah, shit, one or two things went down. Get me?
Yeah.
So I'd say I'd do it for me, but also it's like to spare her the thing of, like, choosing to stay with me or not. You get what I mean? So it's up to her to do what she wants to do. So yeah.
What's the reason to tell her?
Yeah, definitely.
So-
To this, it'll be two, like hitting two birds with one stone. Because obviously for her, but also because it's chowing me. I can't sleep with that.
But for her, in what sense? Because she'll never know. So it's-
Clarity, dog. I'd rather be honest, because then it's gonna be
For
a thing
yourself.
of yeah.
Yeah, so
both,
it's like
but
self-interest. It's not both. It's just you
it's
'cause
it's
you'll be good
selfless and
regardless.
selfish at the same time.
I see why you'd say
Selfish
selfless, yeah.
and selfless at the same
But
time.
mostly
Because
selfish.
you're gonna put yourself in shit at the end of the day, because you're gonna be telling her, "Yo, I did A, B, and C," but at the same time, it's like,
so you can sleep at night to make
Yeah,
yourself feel
I
better. So it's pretty.
Because I feel like if I felt like I had to cheat, that means it's not working out, to be honest. I would tell them and I would just let the relationship go. Because especially for females, I feel like if you go as far as cheating, then it means it's really like things. It's a wrap. It takes a lot for females to cheat, I think, versus men.
Yeah.
So if I did do it, I would tell him with the expectation that I'll be leaving.
So yeah,
What about people that would argue that will fuck up the relationship and you need to have a relationship based on trust and people should know each other
you
and
see there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that would mess up everything by telling her because she'll never know, right? And obviously that's something I must deal with, so that I know change myself and improve myself. Because
Okay.
me telling her that would just kind of like take us into another,
Yeah.
another route.
Only because me telling them is just to appease my own guilt.
Okay.
It's not gonna make them feel any better. It's not gonna make the situation better. Yeah.
Oh, you are smart. Because that's why I was asking people. Because pretty much for me, I think telling them is self-interested. Although it's like good for them to know the truth, but the only reason why you're telling them is because of your guilt. That's why the major highlight of that question is they would never
They would never never find out. Yeah. Because it'd be different if I know someone else can throw it in their
Yeah.
face or whatever. That's why I'm always like, rather tell me. So if someone else throws it in my face, it's like I already knew.
Yeah.
But if there's no way you're gonna know, what are you benefiting from finding out?
Yeah.
It's just gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Thank you for being on my channel. Yay!
Thanks for having me.